Hi folks, good afternoon. My name is Richard Norton, and I'd like to welcome you here today. I'm a private lender and an intermediary for a very large hedge fund. And I wanted to talk to you today about private lending. You see, there's a lot of misconceptions floating around in the industry right now about private lenders and how we operate. And I'd like to dispel a few of those myths right now because you're doing yourself a disservice. As a matter of fact, there's people out there selling flat out lies and BS, trying to convince you guys into believing that just because we're private money, we're going to write blank checks to just anybody that comes along. It's simply not true. As a matter of fact, I recently went to an event, a $3,500 3.5-day event, where this guy went on blah 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 blah. He could have condensed what he talked about in commercial real estate back down into one day. Okay, and at the end of the event, he had the nerve to come out and say that, you know what, only 12% of you people are going to actually be successful with what you've learned here this weekend. And I thought to myself, well, no wonder, because you really didn't teach people anything. You know, what you're really doing, what this really was a funded proposal into your much more expensive $25,000 coaching program. There's 3.5 days out of my life that are gone that I'm never going to get back. And same thing with these people, because now they're out in the marketplace doing dumb things. Okay, so what I've done is put together a free video that I'd like to give to you free. Okay, and it's basically 5 things that you have to know about private money lenders and how to approach them and how to do business with them. Because armed with the right information, you'll get a lot farther a lot quicker. Without this, these guys are going to laugh you off and you're not going to get where you want to go. Okay. Also, want to show you, how to raise all the private money you could ever handle very, very quickly and very, very fast. Now, why am I doing this? Again, first of all, I'm a little pissed off about the myths and misconceptions floating around this industry. There's people out there selling this information to the unsuspecting public, making them believe that they can go out in the real world and buy apartment buildings, no money down, with no experience. I mean, folks, listen, do you really think that someone's going to write you a blank check for millions of dollars on an apartment building project and you have no experience? No. Let me dispel one myth right here. What we're looking for, private lenders, what we're looking for is experienced operator sponsors. Now, you don't have to be that person, okay? If you don't have an experienced sponsor operator, we'll help you find one, because we want to do one thing. We want to loan the money out, okay? So that's basically one reason. I'm angry about all the BS that's floating around in this industry right now about what we do and what we don't do. More importantly, I'm hoping that by giving you this education, giving you this good information, you want to do business with me. Because this is the business I'm in. I figure if I can educate you people, when you approach me, you're going to know what I'm looking for. You're going to know how I do business. It's going to make it a lot easier for both of us. I mean, plus I pay, huge referral fees, guys. You guys that are out there flipping residential real estate contracts, listen, you should be looking at commercial real estate. I pay more in referral fees than you guys will ever make flipping contracts, and it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to find one big deal than it is 100 little deals. So there's another thing. I figure this is my way of doing a service to the industry. If I can educate you folks, fine. If you want to do business with me, that's cool. If you don't, I totally understand. But at least I've done my small part to make my industry a little bit better, because I'm really sick and of all the misconceptions and the floating around out there. So here's what I want you to do next. You'll see down here there's an opt-in box. It'll take you right to the video. Underneath that also is lending parameters, the stuff that we lend on. This is the stuff that we do. If you have a deal, if you know of a deal, come on inside and let me know about it. I'd love to talk to you a little bit further and see what I can do to help you get what you want. So I guess what we need to do now is there's a box in here, opt in, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks a lot for spending the time with me, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Cheers!